God. I hate you sometimes. Because here's the thing. Sometimes you explain things and I go like, oh yeah, I never looked at it that way. I guess you're right. And then like a week later, I'm like, why did I tell him he's right? That's stupid. I'm taking a stand right now to tell you, not only are you stupid, now you're also wrong. Anyways,
Objectively, but it's
we've
for a
got
bit.
Denti versus LightningCam. Sometimes you do this not for a bit, though, and I still just want to strangle you like Bart Simpson.
Don't worry, it's a bit. It was all a jape.
It was all a jape, a joke, and a bit, which is my least favorite thing to hear from anybody these days.
It's just a prank, bro.
So Denti versus LightningCam. I do not want to think about those kinds of people anymore. I want to think about these kinds of people that are playing. Never mind, Denti's playing Olimar. I don't want to think about those kinds of people anyway.
Some jokers in their own right.
Is that because there's Persona music playing?
No,
I
could not recognize this as Persona music.
Oh.
Haven't played a single.
I figured you would just have recognized the song maybe because it's like in Smash, but
no.
Anyway, speaking of things that are regrettably in Smash, here's Olimar, which is I'm really glad that Persona's Joker is in this game. But how about we take it away into this game? Let's take away Olimar as well. All right. I'm sorry. I'm gonna stop.
No bias.
I'm gonna stop. So we got LightningCam versus Denti. Denti, of course, representing Turning Locator with the Olimar. Normally a Pokemon trainer main, but this is a matchup that recently, I suppose, he's felt that the Olimar is more useful in.
And recently, he's been using a lot more of that Olimar anyway. He's flip-flopped, kind of co-maining the characters, but Olimar's been there for him for a hot minute.
Since Brawl, in fact, you can see that from his tag. That Denti's been playing this game for quite a while. And on the converse side, Cam, who's looking like he's set up to take this next stock, a much newer generation player, not a full new gen, but a Smash 4 entrant into the competitive scene, and has only gotten better every time I see him play.
He's able to smoothly slide in for the down tilt, confirmed in the back air. Look at his control of the ledge. That's something that Diddy Kong does really well, is that ledge trapping game. And we're looking at two of the most patient players in all of DFW.
Yeah, no, strap in. This might take a while. If you didn't get some snacks earlier, I'm sorry, you're stuck here because you do still want to watch this. Even though it might take a while, that just means that there's all that much more Smash to digest and a better opportunity to learn. For example, LightningCam has already learned that Denti will often land with throwing a Pikmin rather than an aerial.
Game one is paced and poised to maybe see its completion, but I wouldn't be surprised to see a timeout in this set.
Which is, in a way, completion of a game. Those barrels finish their completion of their 180-degree loop to bail Cam out of that situation. But here we go. Nice follow-up by Denti to put Cam into the corner, but Banana saves him.
Up smash catches the landing, and of course those smash attacks are all technically treated as items, so you can trade with them with any aerial and you'll just win. But it's really terrifying, and sometimes you don't have the timing down.
And if you don't have the timing down, it's a purple up smash, and you just might die.
Yeah, exactly. It's a scary proposition.
Speaking of which, Denti's got two of these purples, which is a really nice thing to have as an Olimar player. All of these solid hitboxes that do a ton of damage.
The only thing that can make this setup better is maybe trading that red for a blue.
Yeah. Then a blue or a yellow. Yellow Pikmin are so good in this game, dude. You get all that extra range, and that's something that Olimar severely lacks.
Those yellow Pikmin let you live for a hot minute. Denti's looking to seal this stock.
Yeah, Cam sitting at 156. Denti is definitely struggling to find it, and he threw that blue Pikmin, so he's not going to get it back for that grab confirm just yet, but who needs it? It's actually the red Pikmin that's going to come in for it.
Down tilt up smash, though, evening things up. 4 minutes on the clock, so these players are slugging as much as they possibly can.
As much as these two characters could. And
as honestly, much as these two players can.
Yeah, and both of those kind of taken into account. Yeah. But man, I mean, we've seen both of these guys not really even want to run away that much or committing to running away when their opponent's coming off of that Angel platform. They've both just been exploded every single time after they take the stock.
Using that monkey flip kick to beat out those Pikmin.
Definitely smart. You can see that the regular monkey flip does not get rid of that red Pikmin on him, but continually just diving in with these barrels to do tons of damage. Cam doesn't recognize that Denti has that banana in hand, and he doesn't need to get rid of it because he's got Pikmin tosses.
He's got that banana in hand. He's got those Pikmin to get some damage, and then when finally Cam overextends, banana forward smash.
You see that purple Pikmin just get laid out by the barrels. He's just like, oh, I'm glad I'm alive. Barely missed it.
Those purple Pikmin are all barbarians. They have definitely rolled really well with their D12s.
Have you ever seen somebody get flattened by a 747 and just go like, I'm all right, it's all good?
It's okay.
Because that's what that was.
It was just a 747. Could have been worse.
It could have been a 757.
Oh, Cam.
Yeah, those barrels are still flying around, and he still wants to hit Denti with them. I would bet on them not being gone yet, but take a flight on Diddy Kong Airlines. That's going to be the first game for Cam by just diving in with the barrels once again.
That's actually wild.
He keeps getting away with it. It's so fast.
I mean, that's the Cam.
That is the Cam.
If you aren't used to it, get used to it. We're going to see a lot more of that throughout the set. Till Denti really disincentivizes it. We've seen a couple of times he's being hit out of those barrels, and Cam will still barrel towards you.
Oh, I like that. That's a good. I'm sure that was an unintentional pun too.
It was totally on purpose.
Oh, good.
For once.
I'm proud of you.
For once.
I'm really happy that you've taken these steps to become confident in your humor. Now I'm wondering, would you see the Pokemon trainer come out in Game 2, or do you think Denti's going to stick with the Olimar for one more?
I feel like if he picked the Olimar, he's doing it matchup based, and he's going to stick with the Olimar. That's just the way that I see Denti. Normally, he's pretty set in which character he's bringing to the party. And seeing Kalos as the stage definitely makes me think we're still seeing Olimar.
Yeah, big stage for Olimar. You definitely see Olimar's, go to the stage a lot because they'll stick on the platforms on the side of the stage, and Olimar just had to get that out of there because those are apparently the only two words I know how to say at this point.
What words?
A stage and Olimar.
Stage and Olimar.
That's a big oops on me.
Are you trying to stage Olimar's...
Another one, huh?
Stage
that one wasn't as funny because it was at my expense.
Oh, okay. I think it was okay.
It was a good pun. I'm just not enjoying it as much as the last one.
As a completely biased non-bystander.
Yeah, okay. Non-biased bystander. So back to Pokemon Stadium 2. So we were saying, Kalos, it's a big stage for Olimar to run around, throw a lot of Pikmin at, and those side platforms give him an escape zone. But now, here on Pokemon Stadium 2, it's a wider stage, but the platforms aren't as good for Denti because Cam can get a lot of juggles and a big advantage started if Denti retreats to them.
It was a very, very close game. I don't blame Denti for trying to run it back. But he's definitely going to have to learn how to play around those barrels.
Denti also didn't really have, well, he looks like he found a little bit of it. If he didn't parry that first hit, his shield might have been broken.
Yeah, his shield is looking extra small. Olimar is a character that has struggled with his shield in these recent patches. Sometimes
in many ways.
Getting poked from full shield.
And now, LightningCam has been taking full advantage of that by just absolutely barraging Denti with barrels, but built up so much damage onto himself by doing that. With those barrel crashes, he's doing quite a bit of percent to himself, and Denti just waits and calls out the spot dodge.
That's crazy. Able to take that first stock from Cam at a relatively low percent for Olimar. Even though Olimar is a rather light character, Diddy is not a very explosive character in his ability to kill you. He can put on the damage.
Based on the way Cam's been playing, it's a very explosive character.
If you were to ask the TSA, they would say, yes, he's an explosive character.
If you were to ask the TSA, he'd say, this is a no-fly zone. That's why he has to make his own airlines for the barrels. No. Let me tell you, I'm not booking a flight on that airline.
Would not be me. Forward smash taking it at what was that, 80%?
Purple Pikmin are very strong.
That's nuts.
And I think Denti has figured out that is maybe the key to winning this matchup, is keeping those out on the field as long as possible.
As long as possible, absolutely. We're seeing Denti now sitting 103. I could definitely see Olimar dying. Not quite, just barely kissed the blast zone.
Oh my gosh, he just shield pokes him. Like you said, Olimar's having problems with his shield since that one patch, and now he loses a stock because of how easy it is to shield poke him.
Denti, though, still with a fresh stock, is not even going to attempt to run at the monkey. He's staying full screen, tossing these Pikmin.
And why not? You can still build on plenty of damage, and if you stand at full screen, it increases the chances that Cam will shoot those barrels right at you and do 10% to himself. That's basically Flare Blitz.
Yeah, except it's better.
Well, it's faster.
Yeah,
don't get as much bang for your buck, though.
You definitely don't put yourself in as bad of a position either.
That's true.
It's a give and take.
A little bit. There's another 10% to build on to Cam. He does not mind it, though. As long as he's building on damage, that's a happy monkey.
Trying to catch a roll away. Keeping it safe, though.
Yeah, the grab box on that monkey flip wasn't active yet. Diddy Kong has to go back to facing his opponent before he can grab them again. Right now, trying to get this stock off of Denti. A light character like Olimar, like you said, 110, wouldn't be surprised to see him dying it, and Cam's trying to blast him off the side with the backwash of those barrels.
Up smash catches. Denti even crossed up somehow. Cam sitting at 59%.
Very nice adaptation made to make this comeback look like a little bit more of a reality for the monkey, but 69%. We'll see. Cam definitely wanted to close it out. He doesn't really want to give Denti the opportunity to execute what's been working. He is not dead. That is vintage LightningCam, is what that is. That's Smash 4 LightningCam.
That's definitely the buffs that Diddy Kong got to his rocket barrels in the past.
At launch, he was very dead.
We're seeing Deep Kong out here. Look at like
Deep
PM
Kong,
3.02. It's actually wild.
I like this by Cam. He knows that Denti's just sitting in the corner throwing Pikmin, so he says, oh, I can get my banana for free? You can see that now, only now Denti's realizing, oh, this is what I've been giving up in these last couple of stocks, is Cam just gets this banana for free, and I am just letting him get away with it. I'm not pressuring him. Back throw not going to do it, but it does give Denti enough time to get new Pikmin.
I was scared. I thought he grabbed him with the blue. Maybe even he did, but not going to kill with the up throw at that percent just yet. We're getting close to percents where I'd be worried, though. That one's going to do it!
Denti just had to play patiently, knowing that that blue Pikmin was coming up. He knew kill throws were available to him, and now it's an evened up set at 1-1.
I wonder what kind of stage we're going to see out of Cam. Likely the flattest stage available. Wouldn't be surprised to see. Depending on the stage list, I'm not entirely sure what we're running.
I think this is the Evo stage list.
Okay, okay. Wow, still?
Yeah.
Wild.
At least here, that's what they wanted.
Wild.
Screw that. Let's brawl. Okay, so it is the Evo stage list I'm hearing.
Which, if I'm not mistaken, that's running
that's running three
flat stages and 2 bands.
That's FD, Kalos, and Town and City, and you have to go to one of those two if you want a flat stage.
And if you're playing against Diddy Kong, we're going to see one of them.
And Cam does get Final Destination going to Wily Castle. What's a little bit of Mega Man music? I know that Cam has become a bit of a Mega Man fan himself. This has always been a stage that he's, appreciated the music for, but let's not get too wrapped up in that. Oh wait, no, never mind. I was thinking about Smash 4 Wily Castle where it would have the walls, but that's not in this one.
No, it's just a little nostalgic for us Smash 4 players going to this particular Omega form.
Because this is one of the ones that people with, wall clings and wall jumps like Diddy Kong would reliably go to because you get that extra recovery in the mix-ups. But that is not the case here. This is simply going to be Final Destination. I'm curious to see what song.
That's Battlefield?
Battlefield.
That's not what I expected at all. That's not what I expected at all.
And see, this gives Denti that chance, like we were saying at the beginning of that game too, to retreat to those platforms if he wants to. It's a lot safer for him there, but I don't know, maybe Cam just wants to get these setups. Maybe he's been working on that Diddy Kong Infinite and he wants to set up for it.
See, that's the caveat of picking stages against Diddy Kong, because you never want to play against him on FD or FD-esque stages, because those are objectively his best stage. That's where Banana becomes the strongest tool in the game.
But then
when
also
platforms are on your counter pick, you give him the access to the infinite.
Yeah.
We have seen Cam go for a couple of refs for it in the past. I've never seen him finish it, but I have seen him go for a couple of refs. I've
never seen him finish it on stream. He has definitely finished it playing friendlies with me. Which was very frustrating. So it's a very good tool if you can set it up, but it's just such a tough thing to set up, especially if your opponent's looking out for it. Now, this is one of those big things, like you're saying, that banana is not going to be as strong as it could be on a flat stage for Cam because Denti can simply jump over it. Most of this game has been played at like mid to long range, and that's interesting to me.
Charging that forward smash even a little bit isn't going to kill just yet. There's big blast zones on Battlefield. Both players get the benefit of being able to just chill under the platform, though, and stifle aerial approaches.
For multiple different reasons. Not quite going to be killing with that up smash yet. Battlefield's got those taller ceilings towards the floor on FD that can kill.
Did you see that?
I did not.
The Pikmin grabbed the banana that was sitting there covering neutral getup and pulled it off stage. They were trying to bring it back to their captain, and the captain was hanging on the ledge, so they just dropped it off stage.
Oh, no!
Eventually, Cam did end up actually picking up that that ledge trap, but that's crazy that having the Pikmin there actually kind of nullifies banana setups at the ledge.
We always said that the Olimar versus Snake matchup can be tough because sometimes they bring the grenades to you and you're like, no, 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 and then you get blown up, but this is a whole different level of that.
It's like when your cat brings a dead bird into the house, like, look, Mom, I brought this for you.
And it's like that kid who gets the avocado for Christmas. He goes, it's an avocado.
Thanks.
That's a little bit like Olimar, just any time they bring an item to you. Can you imagine if they brought the banana over and it would just trip you the moment they ran into you?
That'd be tragic.
That would be funny.
Right now we see Cam really abusing these platforms, which is not something I really expected to see. Olimar actually doesn't do terrible covering platforms.
Did you see that when he threw that banana, it bounced off of the Pikmin into Denti, and then he converted off of that?
That's wild. That's wild.
That's the best thing I've seen all day.
There's some crazy intricacies to the matchup.
Yeah. Cam has definitely thought about a couple of them, I see. There you go. That purple Pikmin's going to tank that banana, though, and he just has to take a second to reel. Get the NFL in here to check on that concussion protocol.
There we go, jumping over the... Oh my goodness, he didn't trip him. He must have hit a Pikmin.
I guess so. And if not, that was really good acting by Olimar to act like he was tripped, and then he went, no, actually, I got you. That up smash still safe on shield from the purple Pikmin. Up smash still not quite good. That's twice now that Cam has connected an up smash that normally would have killed on FD. This time he does get it. Of course, he wouldn't be connecting these if he was on FD because he's catching Denti being too confident to sit on these platforms, and he's shield poking him.
Oh my goodness, that big forward smash is almost killing Cam right in turn.
Which we've seen plenty of in this matchup between these two players. Is I died, you died. That's actually the truth. We're even again.
Solid back and forth. Cam, the percent is climbing thanks to the Pikmin latched on, but he's able to build some percent for himself.
That up smash that Denti did there, he wanted to catch that exact monkey flip, but a little bit earlier instead of Cam dashing back and then doing it. And at 169%, Denti's really struggling to find the stock, which is the one problem that he's been having with the Olimar. He only gets the sour spot of that purple up smash.
That's crazy for Diddy to be living at 195 after that hit.
Especially a purple up smash, mind you.
That's gonna go. Yeah, that's gonna kill easy.
That was melee Marth grab range right there.
That killed yesterday.
Was that a slide boost grab from Denti that he did there to get the Pikmin out in front of him?
I don't even know.
Because it looked like those Pikmin ran out real far in front of him.
That's just... Blue Pikmin has a very, very long grab range.
He's got ice skates on. You don't got to worry about it. We go once again, we see Denti set up with these two purples and the red, which has been very good for him. But now with that red one already gone, going to go into that yellow. And this is what I was saying. This is the really dangerous Pikmin setup because you get a lot of range out of the yellow and a lot of damage out of the purple. And Cam's got to respect both.
Yeah, the biggest thing both of these can do is they both have a lot of advantage on shield whenever they hit you with that up smash.
Which Denti was just looking for. Found one with that up smash. Now maybe getting some damage after those barrels.
Cam, too focused on that banana, got sniped out of the air by Denti. Now he has the banana. Ooh. Cam got it back.
Nice, that downer going to buy Denti some space, but Cam has bought himself plenty of stage control, and Denti had to ditch one of the purple Pikmin just to make it back.
Cam covering these plats so well.
This is actually a good situation for Denti now, though, because now he's got purple, yellow, and blue, plenty of Pikmin to help him close out the stocks with just enough damage to build up. This is really reasonable for the Olimar. The defense has got to be so good. Like you said, yellow Pikmin safe on that shield with the up smash.
Ooh, trying to cover a lot of distance with that blue forward smash. Doesn't quite. Cam. Ooh. He's going to retreat to the other side. That's so smart to avoid the banana entirely.
Cam would have had to pick it up, but then that would have been burning one of the uses of that banana. And as it goes away, Denti's able to take control of that piece of the stage. Monkey flip, gonna get the red sparks, and it will be enough as the clock strikes 1 minute. A marathon battle between those two, but LightningCam will come out on top.
He caught Denti dashing away, trying to pull more Pikmin because he did have to abandon a few, retreating to the other side of the stage to avoid the banana setup in the first place. So eventually was able to catch Denti's defensive movement. Having access to a long-range command grab is so crucial for this character. It's kind of nuts.
Especially since as you go through those Pikmin, like, they'll latch onto you and they'll do damage to you, but they won't stop you wholesale like other projectiles will.
Right.
And Denti's still committed to the lag of throwing that Pikmin. Not much, but it is usually enough for Cam to connect those command grabs, and at that high percent, it kills him.
Absolutely. But it's crazy that that's just straight up a kill move in this game.
Yeah. That's what I was saying, like those red sparks, I wasn't sure if that was going to kill or not, but it blasted on him pretty quickly.
It definitely did.
Again, Olimar is a super duper light character too.
That's absolutely true. One of the lightest in the game. Crazy that the weight of all of the Pikmin that have died in battle for him haven't
weighed him down. It would be kind of funny if Olimar's weight was also dependent on the type of Pikmin that he had. So if he had 3 purple Pikmin, he'd be like a midweight. That actually wouldn't be funny. That would suck.
Can you imagine if after every Pikmin died, he gained a little bit of weight?
He just starts chucking him off stage.
Just because the emotional turmoil. Eventually he becomes Shield Art Shulk, but all the time.
Abuse your Captain Simulator 101.
Oh no.
Kill all of his friends.
You called this one. We're seeing the Pokemon Trainer coming out on Smashville, coming out on Game 4.
This is what I was saying, is that like through and through, like yeah, Denti does pull out the Olimar a lot and for matchups, but there are seldom few matchups where he will not even give the Pokemon Trainer a chance, because this is his main. This is the character that he has the most experience with, and when he gets into that 2-0 or 2-1 situation back against the wall, why not go back to your main and see if that comfort will help you bring it back?
And like a true Pokemon Trainer, he does have all of his Pokemon online and capable. That's why we're seeing the Squirtle run it so close right now. But
definitely.
I was going to say, where he's looking for an opportunity to pull out that Ivysaur, and he caught that monkey flip onto the center platform.
He has gathered enough data from that Olimar to know that Cam loves to use those monkey flips. And to get back to that center platform, I think Denti already had a vague idea of that too.
As Olimar, a slow character, wasn't actually able to do anything about it. Great DI by Denti to get back on stage after that down air setup. Is that going to kill Charizard?
Misspaced the Nair. I thought that would kill Charizard, I'm going to be honest, because on that platform, Denti's DI pattern becomes so much narrower. He was still able to get right into the corner.
Flame Breath, going to be safe on shield, going to buy him some space. Down tilt, great DI from Denti to avoid any follow-up. Get up attack's going to be a little bit of damage.
Now Cam, though, getting that command grab. Heavy character like Charizard still living, especially without rage. That's part of the reason we saw that monkey flip kill in that last game up against the ledge. 176, Denti's doing a good job of spacing, but commits to that air dodge, and Cam with that multi-hit up smash, it's active enough to cover it.
I don't think Denti realized that Cam actually picked up the banana with that down tilt, so he actually had to toss it. And then Denti, unfortunately, air dodging into the platform, lost himself the stock.
Now how's he going to get off of this platform? In fact, he actually knocks Cam off the platform to buy himself back onto the stage, and I think that Denti's got to start looking to get back to this Ivysaur soon. How about right now with Cam off the stage? But no, it's still the Squirtle.
I think he's enjoying the freedom of movement that Squirtle provides for him.
I think that's definitely a big part of it. He's got a lot of really safe moves too, kind of like he did with Olimar. But now he knows 95%, all right, I'm not going to get all of my kills with hard reads, and Ivysaur has so many setups to get into those kills, particularly with these Razor Leafs.
He's got Razor Leafs out, and he has Banana in hand. Banana in mouth, actually.
And he just spits it at him.
Like he didn't like the banana.
Yeah, well, unsurprising. It's not even a full banana, it's a peel. Like that's plenty of fiber.
You're welcome. So now we got Diddy stuck on this platform.
I'm just mad I didn't think of that first.
This is a common strat that we'll see out of, especially even Tweak Squirtle, is he'll just chill on these platforms and kind of air camp you there, wait for you to misstep and then come down with the forward air falling up air.
I mean, you as a Squirtle just have, again, like you said, so much freedom of movement that you can just enjoy that. Did you see Cam flicker that shield?
He was barely able to survive that. Might soon see a Charizard to get a little bit extra heft.
Ooh, dash attack on shield. Thought that would have been a punish for Cam, but he wasn't confident enough. And now Denti looking super solid to take this game 4. Almost catches the bad DI from Cam. We'll see him make it back underneath that flamethrower. Barrel's on stage, gonna go right into that up smash, but not gonna be enough.
Denti baited it out, waited for those barrels that actually lost him the first game in this set, and then almost won him the fourth. But Cam's still fighting.
Denti a little bit too misspaced on that back air, and Cam capitalizing on him retreating to that platform. And you know what? Denti could be in a little bit of trouble considering the kind of comebacks that we've seen Cam be capable of. Now that Denti, like you said, though, when he's on that platform, he doesn't feel the need to get off. He can run away and kind of air camp with the Squirtle.
What's interesting is I feel like if he's trying to close out a stock, Squirtle is not the character I expected. Maybe trying to set up a back throw?
Just really get him off stage so that he doesn't get punished or give Cam free banana by switching to the Ivysaur.
Down air. He waits for the air dodge and that forward smash. Not only did he wait for the air dodge, but he positioned himself perfectly so that the forward smash would cover just about any movement there.
Covered everything except for Cam instantly air dodging to the left, and then that's committal, and if Denti doesn't do the forward smash, well, then you're getting back thrown and goodbye.
Great adjustments from Denti, going for the trainer, great stage for the tool. But I'm wondering now, game 5, does he stick with trainer? I would expect to see it, but what stage do we see out of Cam?
Town City.
A good stage for both characters, actually. But definitely, probably based on the bans, we're seeing, the flattest stage available.
Yeah, like you were saying, Diddy Kong really loves a flat stage. I think maybe Cam didn't want that against the Olimar just because of the trajectories that he's going to cover with those Pikmin, but now with that Pokemon trainer coming out, or at least the assumption from Cam is that Denti will stick with that, he goes, all right, flat stage, I can use that banana to my fullest ability, but now you see Denti's thinking, all right, so he didn't want to go to FD when I had the Olimar, so now if I go back to the Olimar, maybe this is good for me and I can play to that threat zone, to that advantage. He's got to pick the right tool for the job.
Right. It is worth noting, Denti, for those who are FGC heads coming through watching some Smash and you don't know, even if you just won a set with a character, you are allowed to swap. You do, however, have to admit your swap first, and then whoever just lost does have the option to counterpick that character then.
And even though that looked out of order right there, Cam is a solo Diddy main.
Right.
Denti knows which character he's going to play. He just had to take the time to deliberate whether or not he was going to play Olimar. And he is going to go back to the Olimar here for that flat stage, game 5. And we'll see if this works out for him. Again, the Pokemon trainer looks so good on Smashville, but on a bigger stage, maybe he just doesn't want to deal with Cam being able to run away and pull so many bananas. Already big damage for Denti to start this off.
Doing such a good job of covering the high platform, but Cam eventually able to find his way down. He's playing around these plats, but he's not getting a lot for it. Eventually gets 30 damage off those barrels.
Or just about damn close to it.
There we go, the landing trap. That's what we like to see out of those bananas, is when there's no platforms to retreat to. There's nowhere to escape from that banana catching or landing. Of course, the Pikmin are body blocking pretty nicely.
And this is why Denti wanted to go back to the Olimar for the flat stage. You can see that one of the things he's doing is he's dashing back and then turning to face Cam again so that the Pikmin block the incoming banana.
Man, this is a very niche negative part of the matchup. Very seldom do you see a position in which Diddy Kong doesn't like this long flat stage, but right now I feel like Olimar might like it a little bit more.
And the thing is, Denti's running away so much and he's giving Cam free banana, but then he says, what are you going to do with that banana in your hand? I'm going to continue to block this and not worry about it with my Pikmin in the way.
Again, with his back turned to Cam, able to block that banana, come through with his own purple Pikmin for some damage. Now he's got 2 purples on deck
and a red. We've seen plenty of this from Denti. And it's worked out really well. Still got that percentage lead, and that up air not quite going to do it. Town and City has those big high blast zones.
He chases the roll, but Cam gets aggressive after it.
And he got aggressive with the banana too. That item toss is super fast, and that's what bailed him out.
And this time, Denti didn't have his Pikmin to block him because he was aggressively chasing. High recovery with the barrels. Denti's not able to get his aerial out fast enough to snipe it out. That time gets the aerial out quick enough. Has banana in hand. Has a great Pikmin lineup.
And really nice evasive play there by Denti, knowing that ever since game 1, Cam has been very aggressive off of that Angel platform. Unfortunately, as Denti's going off stage, he loses both of those purple Pikmin, does recoup one in the Pikmin pull process, and now building up so much damage with the blue and white Pikmin. 82% built up on Cam already. He's nearing kill percents.
Double purples again. C drops the banana to set up the falling back air. Has a nice setup. Once again, double purples and a red. And that up air is going to take the stock. Denti looking really poised in this game.
And so poised based on just calling out Cam. Cam kind of had to reset. He lost the scent of the Olimar a little bit, and Denti knows everything that Cam's going to do to this Olimar, and you can hear the crowd getting loud as Denti builds up such a big lead.
I've never seen a more impatient Cam in my life. He is running exclusively forward at Denti and then mashing that button to try to get some form of kill. Eventually did. Now he's sitting back to his normal game plan, but barreling straight at him again.
Still going to build up that damage, but now you're starting to hit those percents as a Diddy Kong. 100%. All it takes is for Denti to find that one solid purple connection, or maybe even that blue throw, and you can see that he has the blue Pikmin. Ooh, Denti is so patient waiting for his turn. He doesn't want to overcommit, but that does eventually give Cam the opportunity to say, okay, keep shielding, I'll grab you eventually.
Consistently, Cam's actually been able to catch him with those monkey flips after maybe down tilting a shield, dashing back, or tossing a banana on shield.
You can see Cam has foregone a little bit of that banana pull because he knows that getting that ledge trap against Denti is so much more important. The Olimar's still in the corner. Denti has not been afraid to sit there, and now certainly percents where a single straight hit from Denti can do it, and the forward smash after the whiff takes it, and Denti moves on after it kind of looked like he was going to be done.
Yeah. I mean, Cam had a really dominant game 4. Denti was sitting there, Qui-Gon Jinn mode, really trying to focus in on the changes he needed to make. One game of Pokemon Trainer was all that he needed.
Sorry, the crowd started chanting Brawl, and by the crowd, I mean literally 2 people.
God bless.
I heard